Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game rated M by the ESRB. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Matthew Plays Red Dead Redemption 2. On the last episode we started the adventure. We met our We met our protagonist, Arthur Morgan, and Javier has been waiting so long, he wants us to follow him. We're trying to find John, who is, let's just say, a main character of Red Dead Redemption 1.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
Your horse will collapse if its health bar is fully depleted. Please. Horse stamina is spent on the lower left corner. Stamina drains when horse gallops and jumps.
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here.
To change camera distance and perspective, press this.
Dutch killed a girl in a bad way.
Oh, okay.
But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
We continue along the cliff wall here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Activate cinematic.
Bad business, all right.
Despacio.
Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Like a blooper reel. Just going the complete wrong direction. Oh my god, that's a beautiful pan.
Horses are getting tired.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Oh. It just makes me so happy.
Almost there.
This, like, cinephile in me just...
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater.
No, focus on the horse.
Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there!
This way. Come on. Come on.
It's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here.
Okay.
I'd grab that shotgun from your horse.
Oh, shotgun?
Who knows what's
Only
up
care
ahead.
one sidearm at a time. Oh, okay. Tennessee Walker. Horse weapons, yes. Sawed-off shotgun, okay. So we have the cattleman's revolver and the sawed-off shotgun. Sawed-off shotgun is what we want. I like you can kind of see the spread of it. Okay. 2 bullets in it, which makes sense. Pump action. Or not pump action, shoot, what's it called? What's it called?
Careful here.
Like a double barrel shotgun.
Mierda, we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Oh wow, yeah, you fall off this, you're dead. That's pretty though, being above the clouds.
Careful.
Stamina, okay.
There's a drop here.
Stamina refills, yeah.
Watch out here. Stay low under here.
Crouch, yep.
Okay, good now.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up here.
Let's,
On.
yeah. There we go.
Come on.
Climb, Arthur.
That sounds closer now. Come on.
It does sound closer.
We're coming, John!
Oh, there's more? Oh god, there's so much climbing. Oh wow, I liked that. That felt good.
Damn, it's cold.
Yeah, we can only walk right now. Can't run, which makes sense. We don't want to fall off the mountain.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John, where are you?
Marston, you hear me?
John!
John, you there?
I'm here! Not on the ledge! That's John! We're coming! Hey!
Where are you?
He's down here. The fella's there!
All right. Hot down, Marston. That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
Let's go.
Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You all right?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Oh.
Look up there.
Perfect. I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur.
You can't shoot and,
We're getting you out of here.
Here.
Keep them
Get
away
back.
from us.
Get away from me.
oh god, ow.
Got them all.
There you go.
Good work, Arthur.
Take care of him.
Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
Let's go. Come on, Sally. My boots are just covered in snow. I have blood on my shoulder from John, and on my right arm from when the wolf bit me. It's awesome. God, it's so cool. Like, the blood just... it goes where you have been. And so, like, Javier also has some blood on his left
Come
shoulder.
on, then. Let's get back to the others. Ha!
Let's go.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
It's not wrong.
Up there? More of them! Where?
Get the hell out of here! Get out!
Shit, there's more on the right! We got more wolves on the left!
Get out of here!
Take care of those.
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus.
That works.
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now.
He's about to fall off. Can we, like, adjust him?
Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you?
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
I'll race you.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
We have a Taco Bell there. You love Taco Bell.
John! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here?
No? Okay, we'll just do it ourselves then.
Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Oh, come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank
You got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
You and Dutch talk about how we're gonna get out of this.
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East, into all that civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
I like how he says civilization like it's a bad word.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Enter pursued by memory. Events in your I can explore the journal. Oh, so Arthur has a journal. Blackwater.
But we're safe here. Warm enough.
Oh, I got the. Oh, that's cool.
You sound doubtful.
Not
Also, looks like you could read that in like cursive, but I'm just gonna do this. I bought this new journal after the last one got destroyed in that fire all those months ago, whatever it was. Haven't written or drawn much in the past few months, but I was missing it more than I thought I would. And finally near a store, so here I am, I guess. After all that business up north in the fire, we spent a few months in the wilderness traveling down from the northern grizzlies.
For now. For now. We got this. We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea.
Sorry, I wanted to hear the rest of that conversation. Stuck mostly in the western foothills and the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food is easy to find and life is good. Dutch had a lead for some land we were going to buy, but the land did not match up to his criteria, or he got spooked. We were being watched by the law, and that somebody knew who he was, and we never bought him. We're wandering still. We took a good couple of new folk in the grizzlies. Jenny, a sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch met in a bar someplace. Dutch seems very taken with Micah, who's pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Hosea and I are less sure. Guess we shall see. Eventually we came back out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside of Blackwater, although sometimes I stay in town hunting for opportunities. I might be onto something. We got plenty of money, and the trail we took was so torturous and slow nobody could have followed us south and east, or figured out where we was heading. We was thinking about California, but then Dutch and Hosea brought us down to Blackwater. Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of them was last year. I told them to expect a little more than a trading. I was told to expect a little more than a trading post, but the place is growing fast, and it's almost a small city. The town seems to be riddled with corruption, but there's certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in a bed from time to time and living in a more civilized life after so long living in a Kansas, but I do not particularly like being this near to a town. We are living here, camping outside town mostly, hidden in plain sight, I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why exactly he came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father or into that boy of his or not. The arguing is exhausting. Heard talk of a man sound like Trelawney, but we haven't seen him for many months. Hosea and I are onto something pretty big. Might be a lot of cash coming in to do with a real estate scam Hosea thinks he may have discovered. I'm not sure yet. The perfect crime, we think. One where we rob crooks. We're being real careful. It's fun working with Hosea again. The man is an artist of nonsense. Even if nothing come of it, we're having an amusing enough time. It's good to be running scams again. Hosea is a born huckster. He's getting anxious, worried that by lingering in town we're going to bring undue attention to ourselves. But Dutch thinks he also is onto something big. His words, not mine, but bank money being brought in by boat, apparently, so for now we're working on both things and seeing what happens. Plan is to flee west into the desert county someplace if we can. Country. Mike and Dutch are planning to rob the ferry in town. They think it's laden with riches, cash coming in from the banks, coming in by boat. For once, I'm not getting involved in the job. Hosea and I are too taken up with our business, which I believe could go very well, and Dutch seems confident that with the group assembled, all will be okay. Plan is for them to carry out the job, then flee into the wilderness out Wild West. The next day, Hosea and I carry out our scam and join them. Dutch seems very happy and excited. He's talking again about California, but he's also talking a lot about other places. About a lot of other places. Oh, horse. I've been running for weeks. Oh, so this is the Coulter chapter. I mean, running more than usual. The job days pulling in Blackwater, robbing the ferry, turned into a disaster. Young Jenny got killed, poor thing, while Sean and Mac both got arrested and killed. Nobody seems sure which. Dutch shot a girl. I'm not sure if by accident or design. It seems like it might have been a setup. Took to the hills in an almighty scramble, leaving money and most of our things behind. Then, as we were fleeing over the grizzlies, an almighty storm hit us. Davy Callender, who had got shot in the gut in the raid, passed away. It was brutal to watch, and the rest of us nearly froze. But we found some shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we await the thaw. Davy, with a cross. Camp Coulter. Hardly the spring I'd been hoping for. Hosea and I had been planning a robbery of our own in Blackwater, but I guess that's been abandoned along with most of what I owned. I'm profoundly concerned as to what happens next once we leave this place or the law finds us cowering up here. Found a girl, well, a woman I should say. Her husband had been murdered by some of Colin O'Driscoll's boys. Nasty business. And that's it. Go to B to speak with Bill, and go to P to speak with Mr. Pearson. What's in the drawer? Classic oatcakes. Open miracle tonic. And close the drawer. Oh. Sorry, can we... No, okay. You picked up an open item. Open items provide half of the benefits of new items. Okay. You can set. Oh, and it's literally like just you just sit. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay there, Dutch?
Thank you. Thank you for bringing John back. Finally, some relief.
He's beat up, but he'll be all right, I hope. Anyway, try not to worry.
Thank you, Arthur.
How you feeling, Hosea? You've been coughing a lot.
That's the cold. Thank you for bringing John back.
Well, of course.
Okay, well, try to stay warm.
Okay, Arthur.
Search the drawer. Yes. Is there anything in here? Nope. Molly?
You okay in here, Molly? It might be warmer by the fire.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, Molly's Irish. I like. Well, this is nice. See, it's just the 4 of us. Wait, there might be a 5th. Let me quick check. I hate it. I like how you have to adjust to the light. That's really cool. Like it's white or black, depending on which of the things you go. Javier.
Good morning.
Morning, Arthur.
How are you doing?
Not too bad, considering.
That's it. Try to stay positive.
Okay, brother.
Okay. Let's see, is there anyone else that we can go to? We can't run. Trying to run, but that doesn't seem to be possible right now. Before we do any missions, I want to see if people can talk, because this kind of reminds me of the homestead in Assassin's Creed 3.
It's okay. It's okay. You're safe now. She'll be okay, Arthur.
I'm sure she will, Mary Beth.
Karen, Mary Beth, Sadie, Susan, Jack, Tilly, Abigail, John, Strauss, and Reverend Swanson.
Keep warm. All of you. Keep warm. Just a few more days, and we'll get off this hill.
I hope so.
Stay strong.
It's been a nasty few days.
I know. And we've had tough times before. We keep moving, and we keep together. Same as always. All of you. Ain't that so, Mr. Morgan?
Of course.
Thank you, Susan.
You okay there, Karen?
Fine. But I would kill for a whiskey.
You ain't wrong. Just look after her.
I'll do my best.
Poor woman. Been through a lot.
Graven image that shall not be moved.
We should have a little food if you're hungry, Mrs. Adler.
I ain't hungry.
Okay, ma'am. Well, you just asked Mary Beth here. You know how these things go.
We've been through bad times before.
Yep. Well, just hang in there.
Yes, well, all right.
It's all just some variation.
How you doing, Uncle?
I'm okay.
Uncle.
Been through worse. Well, I did one time in.
Sorry, I can't right now. Just need some thaw so we can get those wagons out.
I know.
We'll be okay.
Hey, Jack.
Happier now, Jack?
Will he be okay?
Yeah, I think so. Just needs to rest. Well, try to stay strong.
Yeah, Uncle Arthur.
That's cute.
Hey, how's he doing?
He's okay. Just needs some rest. Thank you again, Arthur.
That's all right. Keep 'em warm. Anyway, try not to worry.
What a mess this all is.
Well, don't worry. It'll get better.
You doing okay now? I think so. Thank you. Of course. Well, just hang in there. Good enough.
Just hang in there, don't die.
Okay, Mr. Strauss?
I think so.
Well done for finding Mr. Marston. Some good news at least.
Yep.
The creator of the ends of the earth fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that hath no might he increaseth their strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fail. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall
I can read him right now, Elise.
and not faint.
Reading the Bible. All these characters are really cool. So, I think, I say we go talk to this guy over here. I think he said Mr. Pearson.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's head out.
Follow Charles.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure.
I love
Pearson doesn't know
the
what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit.
farther you are, you can't hear them.
We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just...
A lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
I love just sitting back and watching the panned shots that they get like this. Feels like a western, and I can just change the shots. If I wanted to.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good.
What patches of grass do you see? I just see snow and rocks for miles.
The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
What do you see? It looks like I can play the entire game instead of meta camera, and that's very tempting.
Deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around. No, use the bow I give you. That'll make too much noise.
I'll take this just in case.
Arthur, come on.
Yes, I'll...
Keep that down. Move quietly and slowly. Keep your head down. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus. Keep going. Stay crouched.
Oh, okay, so I have to activate Eagle Eye. Okay. Tracks are highlighted on the ground after focusing on them. They remain highlighted until the bar in the lower right corner empties.
But once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's super hard to see in the snow because it's all just white. It is also showing an eagle eye blowing in the direction. It is believed they smell your scent. So remain downwind for or far away when hunting. Yeah, so I'm hoping that the deer stays this way. There's no like bar that like. Okay, where are you, deer? There it is.
Down there. You see him? Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. Get good tension on the string before releasing. Just don't overdo it. Now, Arthur.
I want to get it in the neck or head, like you said. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Got him.
See if you can get another one.
Whew. Hunt another deer. Oh, there's another one. Got my arrow back. Oh. Got him.
Well done. I think that's all
Nice.
we can carry. Okay, You pick up one, I'll get the other.
I don't think we need that
You
one.
sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay.
Pick up. We don't know what deer this is. We weren't able to study it. We weren't close enough. Whistle to your horse. Compendium update. Okay, so we got a white-tailed deer, so we just have to hunt it or study it. Come on, Sally. Your horse will respond to your calls as long as it is in range. Okay. I'm going to have to get closer. We're really not bothered with this horse. Sally, there you are. Come here. Come here, girl. Come here. That's okay.
Come on.
You're a good girl.
Throw that deer and let's go.
I am. Let's see, what kind of horse are you? Let me study my horse. A Mahogany Bay Standard Tennessee Walker. Meet up with Charles. Okay. I like Charles.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, man. Let's head back.
Let me get up to you. Sorry, bro.
Careful.
Hey!
You just ran into me.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We'll still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
That's right. But God, this is not...
In his hand ever since we fled Blackwater. We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Colm, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard.
Learn a little bit more about the O'Driscolls. And
bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
Well, he's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck.
But Charles...
Must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter. That's a bad idea. Have you seen the size of it?
But Charles, you have to think of the meat that we could get from it. Think of the meat,
Cut
Charles.
up here, off the trail.
Yeah.
Bear has spooked your horse and a predator. Oh, okay.
It's all right, boy. Yeah, good boy. We ain't ever talked that much. It's you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
Arthur. I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now.
It's true.
More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh. 20 years, something like that.
Jesus.
Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah.
Oh.
Taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things. Him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
So Arthur's been here essentially his whole life. I don't know how old Arthur is, but...
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
You have anything else you want to talk about? No? Okay. Say Arthur's gotta be in his late 30s then. If since he was a boy, like since he was a boy could mean anything, like I assume like 10 years old maybe. That means he's at least 30. So he's not young, as they say.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Yeah, I bet. 10,000 hours and all that.
Well. Just drop it down in here.
Oh, it's a 3-star deer. Oh, baby.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes. Oh. Seems to have done a treat on you. Go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one, did you? Dumped on the floor there.
Skin it, okay. I love that you have to go through the animation.
Huh. Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Stew? You know, like the Master Hunter Challenge. Check your log for more information. Guide to the most notorious hunters. There's a lot of... They discovered 11% of the O'Driscoll boys. Log, okay, so if we hold the starboard, the gang low on supplies and starving, Mr. Pearson sends Arthur and Charles out hunting. Nice. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and join me next time for more Matthew Plays Red Dead Redemption 2.